Today's tutorial is how to insert a logo on your video. Some people also refer to them as watermarks. If you look down on the left-hand side, you can see what I'm talking about. Why would you need a logo on your video? A couple of reasons. One is branding. With your information on the screen, people remember who they are listening to. And second is security. It makes it harder for people to steal your content. Plus, I think it just looks good. You can either have the watermark inserted for the entire video or just certain parts of the video. I choose to have mine showing only when it doesn't get in the way of things. I find that it really doesn't work for me when I'm doing a screenshot on Filmora 10. I'm not only going to show you how to insert one, but how to make one from scratch. Of course, a logo is a very personal matter, and I'm going to show you how I created mine, and then you can create and insert yours the way you want. Let's get started on the creation of my new logo. First, we'll need to find an image, and then we will make the logo in paint.net. You can use whatever photo editing program that you have. Let's get started on creating and inserting a logo in our video. As you can see from the screenshot, my logo is small and in one color. It is also transparent. It looks better this way. Like I mentioned before, I just use my logo on my intro and my outro. You can have your logo show for the entire video. It will be up to you and how you want to design your own logo and when and where you want to place it. Just experiment until you get the right logo for your videos. Let's get a graphic to make the logo for your video. I get my graphics from pixabay.com. First, put in what you need. I'm going to put in clipperboard. This is what we need, and go to vector graphics. And there's all kinds of clipperboards to choose from. Of course, yours will depend on what you need. Okay, I like this one, so I'm going to click here. If you look here where it says free download, look underneath it. It talks about the license. Make sure it says free for commercial use and no attribution required. So we click on free download. I just click on download because if you try to improve your graphics, they're going to want you to pay for it. Let's see, traffic lights. I hate these things. Verify. And I'm through. And then they ask you to donate, of course. Okay, so my logo graphic went into my download, so you need to move that into a folder where you know it's at. Now it's time to make our logo. I use paint.net to build my logo. Whatever you use, it would be a similar process. I start a new project, and then I crop it into a rectangle. I use my rectangle select tool up here and make it into a rectangle. Now I go to image, cropped selection, and I have my new rectangle. Now that I have my rectangle, it's time to put in some text. Come over here, put text. Clyde Coles Video Editor is the name of my channel. Keeping in mind that there's going to be a square right here where the video art goes. So we have our text in. Now it's time to bring in our logo art. Click there, clapperboard, boom. Okay, as you can see, it's quite a bit bigger than that. So I need to, there's different ways to resize it, but let me show you the way I do it. I've got my rectangular canvas open. I go to image and canvas size. And I see the height is 246. So I open this one, image, resize, make sure maintain aspect ratio is clicked, and then on the height I put in 246. Okay, now we're the right size. So we need to choose this. I do a Control A to choose it all, Control C to copy. Open up the canvas, Control V, and it pops it right in there. As you can see, this is not transparent, so we need to remove the background. Now in Paint.net, they've got a tool called the Magic Wand. Click on your Magic Wand, put it in there, and hit Delete, and your background disappears. However, you need to make sure you go inside the little D's and the O's and the E's and get rid of it all. Okay, double check. It's all transparent. Now it's time to save your logo. Do a save as, and you need to save it as a PNG. If you save it as a GIF or a JPEG, it will not be transparent. So let's type in new logo, save. Okay, so we have our new logo saved in the folder where we can find it. Now it's time to open up Filmora. I already have my project open where I want my logo. Like I said, I will only be placing the logo on my intro and outro. This is what works for me. You can place yours through your entire video if you like. So you need another video track up here. Let's import that logo, and right here, open. You need a video track up above your project. Just pull that logo right down there in that video track. Since I want mine just as for my intro, I make it as long as the intro. Okay, a little longer. There we go. We click on it, and here's where we resize our logo. Resize it, a little too small, eh? And put it where you want. Okay. If you want to have that watermark effect, double click, make sure you're on image, composting, and you can change the opacity. But I prefer to leave mine at 100%. Okay, so that's my intro. I'm going to push end and go to the end of my project. And I'm going to pull another one in just to where I need it. Now, since it's a separate clip, I'll need to resize it and put it in place. So that's it. We have made and inserted our own logo into our video. The good news that your logo is now made and you can use the logo on all of your videos. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and my wishes are that it helps you create better videos. Please subscribe and hit that like button. I have some links in the description to download Filmora 10 if you don't already own it, and also a list of what I use to make my videos. Happy editing!